COVID-19 hospitalizations has healthcare workers stretched to the limit. Today we hear from a contract nurse who responded to the surge in New York City. She claims the situation here in El Paso is much worse. ABC 7's JC Navarrete brings us her story. He joins us live now. JC.
Eric, good afternoon. I am outside UMC where Lawana Rivers was working for about 2.5 weeks now. She's been a traveling nurse here since 2018. She's been a registered nurse for more than a decade, and she tells me what she experienced here at UMC is unlike anything she could have imagined. Now, Lawana began traveling as a traveling nurse back in 2018, and her first COVID-19 assignment was actually in New York City. She has since been in Texas 3 separate times, once at Corpus Christi, Eagle Pass, and lastly here in El Paso. She took to Facebook to vent her frustrations with this pandemic and condemned a local hospital here. In her 50-minute video, Rivers describes the conditions at UMC, where she was assigned to work for 2.5 weeks. Ultimately, she feels the hospital is not doing enough to save lives.
Because they were COVID positive, this hospital's policy was they only get 3 rounds of CPR, which is only 6 minutes. There's, out of all the codes that we had there, there's not a single patient that made it. Y'all, this, when I say this assignment here, like literally almost destroyed me.
Now, some pretty serious allegations there raised by Rivers. We did ask UMC if they could respond to these allegations. However, they could just tell us that they cannot verify all accounts that she did bring up. We also asked UMC here if they, of course, could also tell us about any resources that are made available for frontline workers. They could not provide an answer in time for our reporting. We also wanted to know if there's any resources or human resources that were taking these complaints that Rivers was raising during her time here at UMC. They did not respond in time for this reporting. Now, UMC did contact us, inviting us to tour their COVID-19 center. However, we politely declined that invitation after Mauricio Casillas spent about 4 hours in the COVID unit no more than a month ago. Reporting live outside UMC, JC Navarrete, ABC 7.